So this is Friday Value video number 122. And last week we started talking about releasing feel-good chemicals in your body. And I shared with you can actually stimulate the release of these chemicals by understanding what they do in the body and how they're released, why they're released, I guess is the best way to put it. And so we talked about dopamine and serotonin last week. Dopamine, you can get that released when you set a goal and you go for it, because dopamine just loves it when you have success. And then serotonin loves it when you are feeling important to others. So the goal is to think about how people actually like and respect you, and all of those wonderful things that people do actually feel about you. Don't think about the people that don't like you or you don't like. Think about the ones you do. Okay, next, we're going to move on to oxytocin. Oxytocin promotes sexual arousal, feelings of emotional attachment, desire to cuddle. So who doesn't have that favorite stuffed animal when they were younger that made them feel so good when they cuddled that stuffed animal? So oxytocin literally counts on social trust to become triggered. So developing relationships that deserve your trust slowly is the goal. Giving people a chance and seeing how good that can feel. And oxytocin is also stimulated by dopamine. So when you're taking on the challenges, you're actually stimulating oxytocin as well. And then when you work on developing those relationships, you're just going to get a double bang for your buck. Now, moving on to endorphin. Now, this one, a lot of people are familiar with because of exercising. It is mood elevating, enhancing, and euphoric. The more present you are, the happier you are. And it's also a natural painkiller. So it can give you this euphoria while it's attempting to mask pain, especially if you've exercised beyond your limits. So these are, those long distance runners, marathon runners, things like that. People who are really, doing Ironman triathlons and all that stuff. They get a lot of endorphin release because it's helping their body and their mindset and their emotional makeup to mask the pain they're experiencing from that excessive exercise and stress to the body, and to make them feel good. And a lot of athletes, they really push it because they want that endorphin release. Well, here's the good part. You don't have to do that. You don't have to run marathons unless you want to, but you can get small bursts of endorphin that will occur with laughter. Laughter. Yes, just laughing. And varying and appropriate exercise routine. And this is where, the body thrives on variety, which is why I have, 52 different classes in the private club. You can't be doing the same thing over and over and over and over and expecting success or progression. So we need variety. It not only does it help us physically, but it helps us to release endorphin because it's different. And don't forget to laugh. Okay. Exercise. I said last week I was going to talk about exercise. It literally boosts your happiness in multiple ways. If you have any of these issues, exercise has been shown clinically to increase happy chemical production, decrease stress, increase energy, decrease anxiety, and decrease insomnia. So exercise is your friend. And if you'd like to learn more about how it actually works in the body, all the beautiful chemical releases. Now, this is written to lay people. You don't have to be an expert in human physiology, but this was a book titled Spark by John J Rady MD. And this is right off the book cover, The Revolutionary New Science of Exercise in the Brain. Now, this book was published a while ago. I read this book quite a while ago. I'm looking at it right now to see what year it was published. I know it's not new, but let's see. It was published in 2008. So this isn't new information, but it doesn't change the information. It really teaches and how you can literally become smarter. You can learn better. The kids who applied what this was talking about did better on test scores for math and science. You will help you to beat stress, sharpen your thinking, lift your mood, boost your memory, and lots more. So please learn to release and work on releasing your happy chemicals, those feel good chemicals. You'll never be the same. And you'll influence everyone around you in a way that is so positive. They will love being around you. You don't have to be happy all the time. That's not what I'm saying. But wouldn't it be nice to experience these feelings on a regular basis and knowing that you can actually cause it to happen? You're in control. All right. I hope you enjoyed this, and I look forward to next week.